The title for this event is A Long Way from Home, and it comes from a folk song that only people over 60 probably know about, called Sometimes I Feel Like a Motherless Child, a Long Way from Home. And the thought behind bringing this panel together was to examine the experiences of people from various generations who had to make the journey to the United States alone, like motherless children.
In certain ways, I feel like my experience wasn't quite so harrowing. I was born in 1956 in Havana, Cuba, just as the revolution in Cuba was coming to its pinnacle. My parents, recognizing the situation, applied for a visa to leave, and visas were not available. As the schools closed, many of the religious told the families involved that they had orphanages in the United States, and for those families that would choose to do so, they could send their children ahead of them, whereby the thought was, and once parents were able to obtain visas, then they could be reunited with their children. At the time in Cuba, children did not require visas, but parents did. So my parents made the sort of Sophie's Choice kind of decision where they sent their children ahead of them, not knowing whether, in fact, they would ever be able to leave Cuba. I found myself in this orphanage, St. Vincent's. It was the summer of 1960, and I remember looking out into the Delaware River and seeing it as a large ocean at the time to me. It seemed an odd place because when you're coming from the security and love of a family with parents to an orphanage, it's a step down. At the time, it seemed odd to me that suddenly I was in this strange environment where first it was very, very hot, and then it got very, very cold, and the snows came. But they were kind to us, and I'm grateful for the experience, and I'm grateful for this country.